What's up, everybody? Chad Brock here with Jackson Kayak, and today I've got a big surprise for you. That's right, the 2024 Jackson Kayak Big Rig FD. Big is back, baby. Let's jump into this thing, give you about a stern walkthrough, go through the whole boat, and show you what we've changed and what's still the same to make it the big rig that you know and love. So the Big Rig FD comes in at 13 foot 3 inches long and 40 inches wide. Features, as always, we've got the drain plug right up here at the front of the boat. We've got our ergonomical rubberized handle, lets you easily move the boat to from your trailer, to from your truck. We've got the same standard Big Rig hatch that we've had in the past. We've got the two easy open handles, cavernous hatch with the hatch tray, so you can fit rods down in there if you need to. You can put some gear up here in the hatch bin. Whatever you need it for, it's there for you. The biggest thing that we've changed is our Hyphalon paddle holder is no more. We've went with the rubberized paddle holder that you guys have seen on the Coosa X. It's a really nice paddle holder, something that we wanted to integrate into the Big Rig FD. So as we look at the Big Rig, as we start to work our way back to the cockpit, we've got these ribs here. These ribs are made for rod staging, and it's a real easy way when you're moving around and you want to keep those rods out of your pedals. You can stagger them in here and it'll keep them nice out of your way. So there's a little bit of rod staging that we've integrated into the mold. You've also got drainage track coming on either side of the hatch. So as we move back to the cockpit, you've obviously got the rod tusk. Double rod tusk, the same rod tusk that we had on the previous version of the Big Rig. Nothing has changed there. They look great, they function proper. We've still got tons of rail track to and fro all around the cockpit. In the cockpit right away, you're gonna notice the FlexDrive Mark IV. This thing has increased the overall speed in this boat. It's made it a rocket ship. Everything you've heard about the Mark IV is spot on. No complaints on it from me. I've absolutely enjoyed using it, and I hope you will too. It's a great addition to this Big Rig. Moving down from the Mark IV, you have brand new padding all around the Mark IV. We've actually eliminated the need for the HDFD pod. So the new Big Rig for 2024 is FD only. So moving back on from the Mark IV, we've got our hatch door, allows you to open it up, clean everything out, work on your prop if you need to replace it. It's the hatch door is a gift. Off to the side here, you can see we've got two paddle stagers. We've got another ergonomical handle on either side of the boat alongside of the rod trough. Next big upgrade that we've got for 2024, the easy high-low seating system. It's that simple. Up and down. This has been a great addition to the boat. You set up just a little bit higher. It's one of the things in testing this first prototype model that we've enjoyed the most is having the Mark IV, having the new easy high-low seating. It's changed the comfort dynamic in this boat immensely. Alongside the seat, you've got your steering handles. The OG Big Rig had the same steering. It's the same steering that's on our Bite FD and our Coosa FD. So you guys that like the forward and aft steering, we've got it here on the Big Rig. So behind your steering, you've got another piece of rail track. This will allow you to add your favorite accessories, slide them back and forth. You get a lot more stuff around the seat, whether you've got a torpedo or if you want to use the double rod stager that comes with the Big Rig. So under the seat, we also have our transducer scupper, just right behind where the prop door is. That will hold most of your modern transducers. It'll allow them to sit in there nice, keep them out of harm's way. Behind the seat, you've got another piece of rail track. That rail track will allow you to add things like the multi-box when you use the L brackets. We've actually been using the multi-box on this boat. It's just holding our wires and cables for the transducer. We wanted to put a fish finder on there, so we utilized the multi-box on this back rail. It worked out great, so it's a great accessory for the Big Rig as well as our other boats. So coming back from the rod trough where it ends, you'll notice there's a big divot right there. That is actually carved out for a fly rod. So you can set your reel right here. You've got the nice bungee and the stager to come over top of it, secure your fly rod so it's not out there beating around at all. On either side of the seat, you have two flush mount rod holders that allow you to carry two extra rods if you need to, or stage a rod behind you if you're paddling down the lake or pedaling across somewhere. In the tank well, we've got something cool, and this is a little bit from my heart right here. orange bungees. You know, if you guys have seen my personal boats, you know I liked a little bit of splash of color on them. So I'm super excited to see some of the new color bungees coming out in 2024. I think the orange gives this camo boat, especially with the forest camo, gives it a nice little pop, something that you guys can enjoy, gives it a little extra flavor for you. So the bungees also move forward and aft to get them out of your way, so you can put a crate, put your Orion cooler back here, whatever you might need. You can slide these bungees out of the way, still keep a little bit of color in your boat, keep it looking fresh. You notice we've got our hatch back here, 2 easy open sliders. Open it up, you've got a nice hatch bin, easy to throw a dry bag in there or a little extra camping gear that you might need to take along with you for the day. You've also got access to your rudder control system. Everything's back here, really easy to get to. You can pull your pin, take your rudder right off, store it away, and it'll be there for the next time you head out on the water. So the last thing here at the back of the boat, you'll notice you've got your 4 bolt hole pattern. That's for your power pole micro, trolling motor, torpedo, anchor stop pole, JK anchor stop pole. Anything that you got that's got the 4 bolt pattern, it's right there, easy to mount, ready to go for you. All right, there you guys have it, the 2024 Big Rig FD. You know, we're excited it's back just as much as you are. We hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough video. If you guys got any questions or comments, leave them down below. We'll try to get you guys answered as quickly as we can. If you guys want to check out more about the Big Rig FD and some of our other Jackson kayaks, visit us at jacksonkayak.com. And yeah, we'll see you guys out on the water.